हाँ जी। हेलो हेलो हेलो। अरे यार अब जाके ये दिक्कत सॉल्व हुई है भाई। मैं तो आज पूरा टाइम ही खराब कर दिया भाई। पता नहीं, देखते हैं कितनी देर की स्ट्रीम करूँगा क्योंकि उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट हो गया। अभी आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी? आई थिंक अब आ रही होगी। हाँ अब आ रही होगी। अब तो प्रॉपर ही आ रही होगी भाई। चलो आज का मैच बता देता हूँ। दिल्ली ने टॉस जीत के इसमें बैटिंग ली थी, तो अभी हम कर रहे हैं इसमें बॉलिंग। लेट्स स्टार्ट मैन। बहुत प्लेस कर दिया। चलो कोई नहीं।
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
There'll be one run here for them. Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening.
No ball.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
End of the over, 6 off it. Delhi are none for 6.
Spinner. 8 minutes. Just for break.
Yep. Huge edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Waiting. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
अरे यार पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी ना, ऑडियो में इतनी ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी ना, ऑडियो जा ही नहीं रहा था। फिर माइक में भी दिक्कत आ रही थी। माइक में मेरी आवाज़ ठीक आ रही है ना अभी? चल 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 चल। दो नहीं शाबाश शाबाश।
I for one reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
हाँ तो मैं अपने हिसाब से चलूँगा, तुम्हारे हिसाब से थोड़ी चलूँगा।
Nicked it.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait.
Duplessis shakes their head. There to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. Delhi are none for 11. Great shot, great timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Inglis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Waiting. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
English. Okay, let's डाल के देखते हैं.
Yep. Super piece of timing.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
रोक दिया और ये ओवर थ्रो का रन चला गया। चलो विकेट गिराना है ना
Yep.
चल विकेट 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 आउट
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
गिर गया था भाई कैच बच गया ओके
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Nair is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
चल 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 चौका नहीं है दो भी नहीं है
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
चल
Thick
चल
edge.
चल चौका नहीं तो
Good throw from the deep, on target.
good
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Waiting. Can't get that outside the ring field.
ऑफ ब्रेक डालेंगे बिल्कुल बाहर कहीं 34-5 स्टंप पे
Just threw the shot too early.
हल्की सी हम फील्डिंग एडिट करते हुए
Some adjustments to the field.
ओके
Wait on.
मिड ऑन
A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over. 4 off it. Delhi are 1 for 25. Inglis from the north end. Yes. 2 full. Got what it deserved.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yeah.
चल 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 दूसरा नहीं ले
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
थोड़ी सी इनफिल हल्की आउटर लेंथ पे बिल्कुल पे ये वाइड डाल रहा है
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
इनफिल
Wait there. Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
लेग कटर नहीं ऑफ कटर मारते हैं यॉर्कर तो इसमें लगती है
Waiting.
नाइस फील्डिंग मैन अब तो ओवर थ्रो
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
बाउंसर मारना चाहिए यहाँ पे और मार के देखते हैं
Yep. Time that perfectly.
चौका नहीं
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
चला
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
छटा हुआ है नहीं
Yep. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
मैंने ही गलत बॉल डाल दी थी भाई
Yeah. That's off the middle of the bat.
2 रन है 2 रन चलो
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Beaten on the drive.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Right on. Yes, there'll be runs here.
Good.
There's a run here, surely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yeah. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that. No.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Oh yes man, बाहर तो बारिश हो रही है. दिल्ली में बारिश
King,
हो रही
the
है भाई,
pace
हमारा
bowler,
तो
coming into the attack. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Over pitch and helped to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the bounce.
थोड़े से change करना पड़ेगा. I think नहीं वो फिर ये ठीक है, but इसमें भी मैं अभी थोड़ा सा modification करूँगा. हम डीप फाइन लेग को लेके आएंगे बैकवर्ड शॉर्ट लेग में और डीप मिड ऑन को हम लेके आते हैं शॉर्ट मिड ऑन में.
Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing. Bit of a change up in the field now.
चलो मारो चक्का.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
नहीं तुम मार सकता है, मैं भी देख.
Big edge.
थोड़ा और
Brilliant bowl.
मैंने थोड़ा फाइन कर रखा है तो शॉर्ट थर्ड को आई थिंक हम ले आते हैं थर्ड स्लिप में.
Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A few moves made in the field.
Nice shot, runs possible.
इसे कोई दे रहा है मेरे भाई, बुरा क्यों मान रहा है तू? इसे रात को डरा मत. I think outswing completely.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
मेरे भाई ओवरथ्रो के रन मत देता. Yeah.
5 runs added in that over. Delhi are 1 for 56.
नहीं अभी दूसरी साइड से भी हम पेसर ही लाएंगे मेरे ख्याल
The
से.
captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Jansen, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Perfect technique and placement.
Okay.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
No problem, man. हम बैकवर्ड शॉट लेग को हम लाएंगे शॉट स्क्वायर फाइन लेग में.
Like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
बोल्ड होगा तो मेरे
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait on! Quick onto that in the infield.
कुछ भी बोलो भाई मौसम बढ़िया हो गया यार यहाँ पे.
Waiting. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait on.
Okay. सीधा स्पिनर के हाथ में.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Waiting.
Nice ball, man. Nice ball. सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में. Good, 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 goody, 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 good. अभी हम थोड़ी सी लोअर में फास्ट डालेंगे.
Waiting.
और ये भी.
Yep. Five runs added in the over. Kelly are 1 for 61.
जान ले लिया.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Single. Good, good, good. ऐसे ही बैकअप में आना है. सिंगल डबल नहीं है. आउट है.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
हम तो अपील करेंगे ना, आउट हो ना हो. हमारा तो काम है ना अपील करना. क्या पता हम पैर आउट दे दे.
Yep. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
शाबाश वनडे. बनता है.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
हाँ. अभी हम क्रॉस टीम पे हल्की सी में ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर टप्पा देंगे.
This is everything.
This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm
That's a
talking
wild
about.
one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all.
Floor
Poor
मारूंगा.
play.
ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर.
Yes.
ओके. आजा, आजा ले लेना. 2 रन ले ले भाई मेरे.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
चलो देखते हैं. ये तो
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time
ओके मेरे हिसाब से क्या
to really build a big score.
Wait.
शाबाश. सीधा ओवर थ्रो नहीं. गुड. बारिश की आवाज आ रही होगी है ना. बाहर से आ रही होगी बारिश की आवाज. मस्त बारिश हो रही होगी. यार मैं लगा हुआ हूँ इसको बोल्ड करने की कोशिश में, लेकिन बोल्ड कैसे किया जाए. फील्डर हल्का पीछे करेंगे हम इसमें. ओके ओके ओके. अभी हम शॉर्ट स्क्वायर फाइन लेग को हम मेरे हिसाब से डी फाइन लेग लगाएंगे और फिर इसको हम वही बॉल फिर से डालने की कोशिश करेंगे.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
चलो कोशिश करते हैं ऐसे लगवाने की। नहीं लगा। एज फील्डर के हाथ में। सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में। एकदम कांटेदार बॉलिंग होती हुई, शार्प एकदम निशानेबाज। यॉर्कर ट्राई मारता है वो, वाइड यॉर्कर मारते हैं वो भी स्लो।
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slow delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
6 runs added there. Delhi are 1 for 77.
फील्डर के हाथ में।
Collects that one,
Out
simple
है
as you
ये
like
तो clear
inside
out
the
है
ring.
जी।
Could that be out? Looks so.
हाँ, कैसे उंगली तेज की तरीके से अंधेरे में जीतना है। तो कौन था? चलो देखो रिप्ले देखते हैं। वहाँ मार रहा है, बॉल इधर आ रही है।
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait though to face their first ball.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wide, 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 wide.
Yes, they'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
एज लगवाने की कोशिश करते हैं अब हम। लग जा, नहीं लगा। फील्डर के हाथ में सीधा सीधा।
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
देखिए इससे क्या।
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
ले ले दूसरा ले ले, आजा आजा आजा।
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
10 ओवर 80 रन। ट्राई मारते हैं यॉर्कर की। भगवान जाने यॉर्कर क्यों नहीं जाती है।
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
और ये कैच होना चाहिए। आउट है ये मैन, कैच बढ़िया लग रहा है। कौन पे भाई है? अर्शदीप सिंह ने बॉल डाली फास्ट में। ओ भाई एकदम उछल के हवा में कैच। सीख गया। ये फील्डर का क्या नाम है? दिखाओ दिखाओ।
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Okay, एकदम
good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Out है जी, clear out है।
Huge appeal.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Sharma won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
चलो चलो चलो। आगे ले लो दूसरा।
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
सीधा यॉर्कर मारी जाता है.
Yep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
चल 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 आजा 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 शाबाश ले ले. Nice.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk averse out in the middle.
बोल्ड हो जा भाई.
Yep.
Loud shout. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
To trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
फील्डिंग चेंज करते हैं. ओके, स्पिन पावर प्ले नहीं, स्पिन टू अटैकिंग, स्पिन टू अग्रेसिव. हाँ चलो, इसको हम अब अपने हिसाब से सेट मार्क करते हैं. डीप फाइन लेग को हम ले आते हैं लेग स्लिप में. मेरे ख्याल से डीप थर्ड मैन की जरूरत यहाँ नहीं है. और मिड विकेट को हम थोड़ा सा पीछे की तरफ कर देते हैं. D4 मिड विकेट पे. डीप स्क्वायर लेग को हम ले आते हैं फॉरवर्ड स्क्वायर लेग में. I think this fielding is good. Just a minute. Off ठीक है. चल गया.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
ना इसी चीज के लिए मैं उसको आगे लाना चाह रहा था. आगे लेकर आता हूँ. लॉन्ग ऑन को हम लाते हैं मिड ऑन पे.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
फील्डर के हाथ में. क्षेत्र रक्षण बहुत ही
A
बढ़िया
little
होते
late
हुए
on
यहाँ
that, no run scored.
पे. RS आपकी स्पिनिंग बॉलिंग. ऑफ स्पिन. थोड़ी सी तेज फेंकते हुए गुड स्पिन. और सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में. क्षेत्र रक्षक के हाथ में. और ब्रेक करने की कोशिश.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Jansen from the south end. Stoinis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot, great timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it.
गलत है भाई. नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. ओके. मुझे लग रहा है इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. शॉर्ट सर्ट की जरूरत नहीं है. डीप डाउन को हम लाते हैं शॉर्ट में डाउन पे.
Any better than that?
देखो फील्डिंग एरिया तो किसी नहीं है भाई. ये हमें लगा दिया. गुड.
Raced away to the boundary.
नहीं, गलत फील्डिंग नहीं है.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
चलिए जी शुरू करते हैं. इसी के लिए तो मैंने फील्डर लगाया है यहाँ पे.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
मारा नहीं.
Big appeal.
आउट होता यार ये.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Nice shot, man.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
तो स्लिप की जरूरत नहीं है मेरे भाई. तो स्लिप को हम लाते हैं और स्लिप में.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
गुड. अपील करने के लिए किसने बोला मेरे? आउट है ये. ये तो आउट है. भाई ये तो मजाक मजाक में आउट हो गया. हाँ.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Beaten on the drive.
Stoinis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Punjab found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Good
Finds
bowling.
the fielder with that shot.
Oh, कंधे पे बॉल कहाँ भाई. ठीक है. सीधा हाथों में.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
कोशिश करते चलो कम करने की.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Off break.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Nice bowling.
Quick onto that in the infield. Delhi get through another over. Only one from it.
Good bowling. Such a nice ball. Wow. रन आउट होना चाहिए यार यहाँ पे। चलो जी।
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. And gone! Amazing work from the keeper.
It's a nice ball.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
Big edge!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
ले भाई रन ले लेना। 17 ओवरों में 107 रन और 7 विकेट। Out.
Getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
So what? हम तो करेंगे।
Immaculate timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Good shot. Found the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. This is everything.
Nice ball.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
मुझे लगा बैक साइड का शॉट है ये। बोल्ड हो जा यार, एक बार तो बोल्ड हो जा। ओह, नाइस बॉल।
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
और डायरेक्ट थ्रो बट नॉट आउट, पहुंच गया, बैट्समैन पहुंच चुका है।
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
भाई ये विकेट पे क्यों नहीं लग रही है?
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
ये तो बढ़िया था भाई साहब।
Fine
What a
play.
catch! What a
Big
catch,
shout.
man! Such a nice catch. इसमें क्या रिव्यू लेगा भाई? ले मर्जी है
Out.
तेरी।
Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing.
आराम से। तो ये तो अच्छा फीचर है।
All round.
चलो 2 विकेट बच गए। कैच नहीं है, चौका भी नहीं है। डाइव मार दी यार, रोहित शर्मा डाइव मार दी।
They'll get at least one.
होल्ड नहीं हुआ ना? नॉट आउट।
Great shot. At least one on offer.
चौका कुछ नहीं है। ले ले, दूसरा रन लेना है तो ले लो भाई।
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
कमेंटेटर के हिसाब से तो नहीं चलेंगे ना।
Just need to settle down. The timing's off.
नाइस बॉल।
These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
ये तो नहीं, कुछ नहीं।
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
I wish bold। चौका भी नहीं है। 2 रन ले लिया भाई ने।
Good return there, back from the deep.
Strong appeal.
मुझे पता है।
Stoinis to wrap
Stoinis नहीं, लास्ट ओवर है, आज दूसरे करवाएंगे।
Singh to finish this innings. Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not out.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
मैं वाइड यॉर्कर ही मार रहा हूँ, स्लोअर वाइड यॉर्कर एक्चुअली।
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
6 runs added in the over. Delhi are 8 for 132. And that's the end of the innings. Delhi have set a target of 133 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Perfectly timed.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full, away. Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Super piece of timing.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. They'd look for a couple here.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. Through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Let's try.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
2 runs, shabash.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 6 off it. Punjab are 3 for 21.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Late shot. Timing was late. Off time also.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Nice shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
There
was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Straight to the fielder.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good pickup. Big chance. That looked nasty.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. Right out of the middle. Heaved away off the back foot. Sweetly timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not out, man. Last ball. Okay. Cut.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Confident appeal, could it be?
नहीं है मेरे भाई, नहीं एकदम लेग मिस कर रहा बोल तो रहा हूँ, मान जाओ मेरी बात। हाँ पता है नहीं ले इतना गला क्यों खा रहा है। Confident keeper always. चलो
Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
ऐसे कैसे काम कुछ नहीं। बारिश तो अभी भी हो रही भाई और उनकी मेहनत।
Loud appeal.
Not out. Yes, spinners enough. एक मिनट यार ये रोक ही लेता है बार बार, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता हद होती है। कौन सा ये भी 20 रूट हो रहा है। कॉन्फिडेंट की तो होता है। चलो जी सारे इसके अपने बिगड़े मुझे।
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
इतना टाइमिंग के साथ शॉट
5 runs in that over. Punjab are 3 for 43. Start from the south end. Edged it. Now then, was there a feint edge? Gone. Not a great shot to start the over.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
What great reaction, brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Stoinis, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
They were wide for the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. the gap perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yep. Edge. Unplayable. Could be close. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Middle that one. Great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep. Bowler is confident on this one. Gone right through the defences.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Nice shot.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yes. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Bowled in. Beauty, absolute beauty.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
Good.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Good. 5 wicket ले गया भाई साहब ये.
That's great fielding. That ball is flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Punjab are 7 for 79. Good shot. Found the gap.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
Nicer slow delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball. Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep. Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Going with spin now.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time to call heads. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. No!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Good. Good.
There'll be runs here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Brilliant diving stop. Needs to be on target.
गुड डायरेक्ट तो लगता तो गया था भाई गया था तू जॉनसन ऑफलाइन होनेगा ये पक्की बात है अरे भाई ऐसी कौन सी फील्डिंग हो रही है कि ये
There's trouble here.
रोक ही लेते हैं ये लोग
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
तुम ही हो रहे हो सारे जॉन्टी टूट यहाँ पे चौके नहीं मारने दे रहा भाई एक एक करके रन लो क्या चलो आवाज तो नहीं भाई बादल करेंगे की shot in.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Massive chance.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Right ball.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Beaten on the drive.
Johnson shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
यॉर्कर मार रहा है ना ये शेख मार भाई तू यॉर्कर मार Dive, बहुत बढ़िया.
Driven off the front foot, Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wide ball.
Nice bowling.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Got that away nicely.
That was a lovely strike
Nice
down the
shot.
ground. Managed it so easily.
Good.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Great shot. At least one on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Sharma back on now. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Another one goes off the shed. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Gone. Takes it and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.
तब तक बताना कैसी लगी वीडियो या मेरे बारे में कुछ फीडबैक, मुझे क्या और करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए। बाकी आज यार वो माइक के चक्कर में बहुत टाइम वेस्ट हो गया, तो अभी और मैं स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं करूँगा। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीक सेम टाइम सैटरडे को। चलो बाय बाय, टाटा, सायोनारा। सब्सक्राइब करना, लाइक करना, शेयर करना। थैंक यू।